Hey guys, welcome back. This week's video, we're going to go ahead and finish up some of the stuff we have left over. I'd like to go ahead and get these ice scratchers put on, but I may wait until the skid is mounted on the sled just because I want to kind of see where it lines up. But probably going to end up using one of these available slots here, or maybe drill another one further up if I feel like it's not good, but we can always take it off after it's installed. We went ahead and started on the track cutting the lugs. I got about halfway done. It's looking pretty good. Everything's lining up nicely. I like the way it seems pretty straight. Everything's looking pretty good. Just be careful when you're cutting on these things here. You don't want to cut yourself. Wouldn't want anybody to get hurt. That wouldn't be good. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start this. Finish up this week's cutting of the track section here, and let's get started. Just to show you guys kind of how this looks to cut these things, it's not too bad. Just kind of aim your knife and pull away at the same time, trying to keep it straight. And it just sort of goes through pretty quick. Not too bad at all. So 30 or 40 more of those and we'll be done. Alright, so we got the ends cut off there. All the lugs are cut. They're not all super pretty or anything, but I don't care. I think it'll be just fine the way it is. So now we need to go ahead and start thinking about putting it back on the snowmobile. Can't believe the day is finally here. Looks like all the lines are pretty good and straight. Everything looks really, really good. Okay, let's get it installed. Alright, one more step before we can start really putting things back in there. This bearing has seen better days. It's not looking so good. So we went ahead and got some new all balls. We have the one that's labeled for the jack shaft, and we have the one labeled for the drive shaft. Obviously the drive shaft. So let's see what we get. Some instructions, some sweet stickers. Maybe put that on there. O-rings, seals, and some sweet bearings. Alright. Oh, cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these on. Alrighty, so we got the new bearing on, so we're ready to go ahead and install this back in there now. So we're going to go ahead and get the skid installed in the track and then kind of shove it up in there. Well, not really sure which order I want to do this. I might just put the track onto the drive paddles and then get that kind of situated and then go ahead and shove the skid in afterwards. Not really sure what the best attack plan here is, but we've got a lot of work to do. So let's go ahead and get her started. So just to point out the obvious, these tracks sometimes have a direction on them, and so that's what this little arrow is. That's the direction of travel for the track, so you want it to go forward, obviously. So on the top portion of the track, it's going to go towards the front. On the bottom, it will obviously point the other direction. So that's the way we're going to put it in there. Nice. So we got the track's drive shaft in position. Now we just need to get these bolt holes through there, and then the back side of this will support the bearing. Okay, here we go. Alright, we got the what is it, voltage regulator put back on. Holds the driver's side of the bearing. So technically the track is held in place-ish. So now all we need to do is get the skid underneath there and start connecting the suspension to the tunnel itself. We got a lot of cleanup to do too. A lot of cleanup. But we are pretty close to seeing what it's going to look like with this new track on it. Alright, let's find out. All right. We're going to use a little bit of blue Loctite on these bolts to make sure they don't come out. Alright, we got new bearings and seals for the chain case. Time to try to shove this beast in there and see what we can do. Well, we got the track mounted and in there, and as you can see, there's plenty of room on either side of the track for the tunnel. Measured it just right, cut it really well, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving all this paddle I'm gonna have. I haven't tightened it yet. Both bearings are now installed, so we just need to finish up the tightening of the track and then go ahead and start working on the chain case, and it's done. So if you guys stick around for the next couple of episodes, we're gonna have some surprises coming up, some secret squirrel stuff that I haven't really told anybody about. So unless they're watching my show here, they're not gonna have any idea that it's even gonna happen. And in particular, I'm hoping my brother, as much as I'd love for him to be watching my show, I hope he misses this episode coming up, so that the secret stays a secret until it's time to get off the trailer, beginning of the season. Then you might notice something different. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.